Okay, I just wanted to come on and have a little update. So, yesterday I had to go get bloods done, and my doctor asked me, I want to test your mast cell, I think it's called tryptase, levels. Do you think that you can induce a flare? And I was like, this is like 2 weeks ago or something. And I was like, yeah, I can definitely induce a flare. I've basically been on a super strict diet for a couple months now, but this whole journey has been going for like 9 years. So 9-10 years ago I became really unwell, and I pretty much went through all elimination diets. I had probably still have SIBO, tried to wipe that out, the antibiotics made me so much sicker. And then I got told after elimination diet that I had a salicylate sensitivity intolerance, so I've been eating low salicylate for 9 years, but I'm still had like reactions. So then I looked into other histamines and like mast cell stuff. So I'm on a protocol right now for mast cell MCAS. But the GP wanted to do bloods. So yesterday I was like super excited because I was like, I'm going to have a cup of tea. It's like super nostalgic for me. And that was the best part of my day, honestly, having like a cup of English breakfast tea. Used to have it with my grandma all the time and my dad. So I had an English breakfast tea for breakfast, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to go get I just fully went ham, treat myself. I went and got a chai latte, and it was the spiciest thing I've ever had in my life. It was too much, and my stomach hurt like instantly. And so I gave it to Bobby. And then I wanted to try and time it so that the bloods lady was like not going to be on lunch. She was going to be there. So then I ordered lunch, and I thought I'll go get some fruit toast, but I couldn't find any. So I just had like jam on toast, I can't have strawberries and stuff either. And especially, I think jams are high histamine. I don't know, I don't have them anymore, but they've been sitting there for a long time. Anyway. So I had jam toast, and then I ordered a massaman curry and ate that. Finished it, waited past lunchtime, 2 o'clock, had it, went straight to the doctor's to get bloods, and she was on lunch. And I got a bit stressed about it because she was on lunch, and I felt like I was having a bit of a meltdown. So my stomach was killing me. I had a headache, and my skin was itchy all over, and my face started to feel like it was burning. And then I started to just try and keep myself calm, because I thought you could panic, so just chill, because I was really uncomfortable. And then this morning I've woken up and my psoriasis is next level. It was bleeding. And my stomach is protruding, it's really hard and sore. I am a bit swollen in the face. You can't really tell unless you get close, and plus I've got some tinted moisturizer on, and I got a cracking headache. So I'm gonna go to the gym, because I feel like if I need to work it through my system. I've had my antihistamines this morning, and yeah, I can't even think straight, but I actually felt kind of relieved, excited to eat my bland food. So this morning I woke up, I had potatoes and eggs, and then I'm gonna trying to have heaps of water, maybe some salt, and have something plain for dinner, and maybe some yogurt for lunch. So also means I'm not fully healed from the mast cell protocol that I've been on. Although I have to say, what I have right now is better than what it's been in the past. So in the past, I would be like not able to move in bed, hungover for like 2-3 days. And also like super emotional. My ADHD symptoms of emotional dysregulation literally go off the charts when I feel like this. I end up like crying and overwhelmed, and I can't answer any questions or think of anything. Sometimes I have no concentration, like I don't even want to drive because I just don't feel like I'm with it enough. So I don't feel like that, which is really good. I just feel like pain and inflamed. And I even feel inflamed like all through my sinuses. Like, I feel like I'm getting sick, but I know I'm not getting sick. So we won't be doing that again for a while, but I don't know. The cup of tea was a nice treat. So let's hope that something comes back. But then also, when you go to like a doctor that like is working with your immune system, you're meant to, so dumb. So you're meant to stop taking the antihistamines for at least, I think, 3 days. I did not do that because I am on this protocol and I take them twice a day, every day. And I'm on like, I think, is it called HP1 blocker and HP2? So I'm on like Telfast and then like an over-the-counter one as well. So, I mean, yesterday could have been a complete waste of time. I don't really know if anything's going to show. Hopefully, I mean, I felt the flare, but I don't know if it's more likely to show if I'm completely off antihistamines for like a few days. Let's hope she sees something. Otherwise, that was a waste of time. But yeah, I'm going to go to the gym now. Try and make myself feel better, maybe go for a swim, come home, do some life admin, and maybe eat like a tub of yogurt for lunch because I feel fat and gross and inflamed all over. So yeah, that's my update on triggering my mast cells on purpose yesterday. And hopefully I'll come back and do an update when the doctor tells me what my bloods did. Hopefully they did something. We'll see. Okay, bye. So I just made this little update video and then I thought about it and I thought I should get on here and say that there's no real test for MCAS, for Mast Cell Activation Syndrome. So yeah, there's no one defining test just yet, but a doctor had already told me that they believe that I have it due to me going through writing like a history of 10 years and childhood and living conditions and stress and heaps of stuff involved in that. And so then my GP was like, well, there's this one marker that maybe we could test for. So I just wanted to say that first, and next I'm going to pop in my update. So when I took my last video, it was the 5th, and it was like the next day after I induced my flare, and I was feeling pretty happy with myself. I was thinking that the flare was not as bad as what it had been in the past, but I definitely got ahead of myself. I did not have like full gastro problems, which I usually would have had in the past, but so that was on the 5th, and then on the 6th I decided I'm going to go to the gym. Woke up with a bit of a headache. I felt inflamed all over. I had like pain from my left ovary down to the bottom of my foot. It was like pulsating and radiating, and it was definitely getting me down a bit, especially as well like my Bob asked me, are you getting sick? And I was like, no, I can just feel all my sinuses are like inflamed. And then I went to the gym, and I decided to do cardio to try and like pump, like get my system back in, get my system back working how it's meant to. And the headache became super severe. It felt like I had knives behind my eyes and in my temple. And I just ended up like almost in tears and left the gym. And then I came home and I was really fatigued, even though I did 20 minutes of cardio. But I was really fatigued, really unwell, had trouble sleeping. And then yesterday, and like some people with mast cell can't handle any exercise. They have histamine flares from exercise, and I'm really lucky that I don't really. Like, I can do exercise. I find if I stop exercise for a long time, then it's not just much harder, but like afterwards I'm fully fatigued. Sometimes I get a little something, but not like I wouldn't call it a reaction. And then yesterday we did a tip run and we cleared out like underneath the house, and again I ended up like almost in tears, in so much pain, and that was not fun. So again, headaches and just inflamed everywhere, and then like really heavy fatigue, like couldn't get off the couch in the afternoon. My body hurt so much. I ended up drinking like a lot of salt and a lot of water, and just tried to put like good things in my body. Like I had chicken and potato for dinner, had some yogurt. That's all really. So I'm going to see this doctor that I'm on this protocol with on Tuesday. But and I also feel like it was a waste of time to flare myself. So like, I know I've read heaps of stuff like if you can it's really hard to like judge a flare because they just can't do it. And in bloods, one forum said like you can do like a pee test, but the pee has to be at a particular temperature, and you basically have to be sitting in the lab. So you have to like have your flare, pee, have a particular temperature, and they have to test it straight away. So if it gets sent off anywhere, you most likely will not be able to read any kind of like flare in it. But my bloods did come back saying that I had inflammation, but most of my bloods say that. Well, the last like 3 years worth or 4 years worth of blood say that. So kind of waste of time, ? I don't know. Not really a clever thing to do. I don't know, we'll get back on track. We'll keep going.